put in a good effort, you'll always be alive.
If only I could invent a new potion, something indispensable.
Revelio. Levioso! Incendio! Levioso! Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade? Protego! Revelio!
Hogsmeade's gone to the dog box.
Revelio!
What's wrong with this blasted thing?
Levioso! Accio! Revelio!
Source indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Revelio!
I'll say it again. Can't thank you enough for helping to save the village from those trolls.
My parents.
Revelio.
Not a day goes by.
Hogsmeade, here I come. Accio. Lumos. This looks intriguing. Oh. Levioso. Accio. Revelio. Incendio. Lumos. Lumos.
It is good to see you, my friend.
What are you up to now?
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
Hello, Mr. Semi. What do you have for sale?
What can I help you with today? I'll have no trouble selling this. Thank you. I hope to see you again sometime.
Revelio.
never thought Ramrock's loyalists would...
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. A portkey brought...
What on earth?
There's one more thing.
Is that the magic you used fighting?
I think so. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. For now, I realize you displayed such courage. Both of you have it.
What sort of stand?
I am not going to.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason that... Rumor has it that Theophilus taking him down would...
That may be true.
I spoke with her. I overheard some... I was thinking that...
All right, but...
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
Revelio!
Beg your pardon! How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here? Lumos!
They must have come this way! Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
stupefied!
Now you take it. You do it.
Put me back!
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes. I see you.
We can hold them up!
I'm not going anywhere.
You'll take it to the top of my dead body!
Tell Rookwood to find me himself. Incendio!
You'll feel that tomorrow.
Protego!
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two
Ashwinders? It's a long story, but thank...
Well, you've avoided... Best get moving on my...
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard work. She's a travelling vendor.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service. Historian and archaeologist specialised...
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some...
Fixtures?
I believe he created them as a
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin.
Well then, no one as yet, I suspect.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile. I had just a... You see, each...
The Mallowsweet?
Precise. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet
Lumos.
with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the
Revelio.
Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens.
Lumos.
My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Incendio.
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
Merlin's beard! How beautiful! What a day! I can hardly believe it.
Revelio. I take it we can call that a success?
We can in... How does it...
Are all of the
You should... My guess is that to eat... Which you can find it. I really must be off. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and book.
Lumos. Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I never thought it'd come to this.
They attacked you.
Oh, Ranrock has no... When I said as much, they...
Has Ranrock's lot ever attacked you like this before?
They've been taunting and threatening me for a while now. But they've always believed things have taken... Ranrock assumed that all...
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your cards.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the carts to return to me, slim though the chances. It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been under better circumstances.
Hello, Mr. Semi. What do you have for sale?
What can I help you with today? Ah, yes, a wonderful choice. I hope to see you again sometime.
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Arn. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Incendio. Lumos. Levioso. Past the ruins. I'm on the right track. Levioso. Incendio. Lumos. An encampment. This must be it. Levioso.
How nice of you to stop.
Looks as if there's more than one way to enter. Lumos.
Seems quiet. Too quiet, if you ask me.
Arn will regret not joining us. If he doesn't come round now, he'll be made even more of an example.
I know what that means.
That traitor Arn when we took his car.
Always on the defensive. I shall avenge your death.
Revelio.
Can't handle a little altercation.
How many of you are there? Protego!
Sir. Why the rat is out longer than necessary? Stop it! Was that your best?
Levioso. Incendio.
I won't rest until you're...
Protego!
I don't have time for this.
Incendio!
Enjoy suffering, do you?
A miss! Incendio!
This will not go well for you.
Protego! Levioso!
What an unfortunate disappointment! But this is sad. Really, it is. You won't get away with that. Why have you not run away? Intend to die, do you?
Revelio! Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Protego! Stupid one! Revelio. Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin. Quite an enchantment. The carts are returning to art. Revenue. Levioso! Accio! Incendio! That was quite something. Levioso! Accio! Protego! Stupefy! Levioso! 8 legs is simply too many. Lumos. Protego. Stupid. Levioso. Protego. Incendio. On, I have good news. Your carts are on their way back.
I don't know what to say. Any hope I have of getting my belongings back was quickly fading. Ramrock's lot called me a fool for believing in the good in wizard kind.
The ones I faced were determined to make things difficult.
Oh, I'm glad you're all right. Perhaps my next...
What a nice idea, On. I wish you luck with it.
Oh, I can't wait to...
Wonder who lives here. Seems a pleasant enough little place. Revelio. Revelio.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Good morning, Professor Garlic.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here, you'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello! Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug. The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
I do wonder about Professor Fig. He's hardly ever in his classroom. Most
When my
strange.
grandfather went to this school.
Yes, Professor?
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from class. Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
What should I be doing right now?
I'd like you to get some hands-on experience with the They're in the greenhouse, just across...
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there, but your lead. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, here we are. Home of the Chinese chomping...
Revelio.
Go on, grab a few of those cabbages. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
Levioso! Incendio. I'm sorry. What do I need to do?
Garlic said she wanted you to have a go at tending the cabbages. Give them some time to chomp and whatnot. Nothing to it, really. Look at that. They'll chomp on anything.
Levioso! Accio!
Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but... well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more. You get the idea. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Revelio.
Helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves. I shall end our lesson here.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned...
I should think, Professor
To make anything grow, we must first understand it. That goes for plants as well as... Kindness and concern are as necessary in the green. Very tall.
Did you know that you can use the mandrake to defend yourself? Why, the very idea.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Just when I think I've learned how to get around them,
Another detention! Another!
Maybe Aura's or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident.
Professor Black would never allow that. It would make him look completely incompetent, which is doing.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wigan-Weld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion.
My Wigan-Weld potion's utter rubbish. Wish I could just replace it with one from J. Pippins.
Fine job brewing your first Wigan-Weld potion. But there are many potions yet to learn. This is going to be a busy year.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. You remember me, don't you? Gareth Weasley.
Ah, yes. We met in the common room.
Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing.
Revelio.
Your potion should not be left. Remember, precision is key when brewing.
Here's the whooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Endurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Proficiency in potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah!
Get it!
Dragon's Dog! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror.
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His
Don't fret if you run out of ingredients. I simply grow most of what I need.
A well-prepared ritual wizard always has a few potions on hand.
I brewed an Endurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You see.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. In addition to having a pay particular... Now, I reckon that'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
I hate to see a creature get put down like that. But trolls have no business in Hogsmeade.
I was impressed that you were able to answer Professor Sharp's question about the Wiggenweld potion.
Oh, you're the new... And I've never seen...
I'm glad I was able to get it right the first time.
You must simply have a knack for potion. Some students seem fascinating. Merlin's beard. Speaking of stuff...
Sir Nicholas, our house ghost, is looking for you. You can find him near the Great Hall.
That was an interesting class.
Thanks to you. Wasn't precisely what I had in mind. I hope Sharp wasn't too...
Professor Sharp was annoyed, but we sorted it out. No harm.
Cheers to that. He probably had a good... Sharp may seem best be off.
Ugh, my robes are going to reek from Gareth's inspiration for the rest of term.
Cacao is certainly
Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient.
Incendio!
Revelio. Incendio.
It's me, Gareth. Do you have a moment?
Incendio. Accio. Were you calling me, Gareth?
I was. After you helped me with that Fupa feather and potions, I reckoned you might be just the person I need. You see, I have an idea for a fizzing whiz...
You and your concoctions. I don't know how you come up with these things.
It's a gift, truly. So, I'd get them myself, but I was hoping...
Sounds simple enough. And who wouldn't want to go to Honeydukes?
Ah, brilliant. Thank you. The passage is hidden behind the statue of a one-eyed witch in the 3rd floor corridor. Just tap it with your wand and say, Descendium.
Are you asking me to steal from a shop?
Goodness, it's not as if I'm asking you to rob Gringotts. Honeydukes is more than enough, and I only need a few. It's a sweets ingredient. They won't be missed, trust me.
I'll see what I can do, Gareth.
Fair enough. You shall be the first one to taste my newest brew if you can be of help. Perhaps I can convince a meat to help me with my potions homework. Get my aunt to loosen her reins a bit.
I'll need to get those dried billywigs things for Gareth if he's to finish his latest concoction. A one-eyed witch statue shouldn't be...
You there! Yes, you! I wonder if you might
Revelio.
come with me for a moment.
You wanted to see me, sir?
Yes, Sir Nicholas de Mimsy Porpington, at your service.
Nice to meet you, Sir Nicholas.
I know about the book you found and its missing pages. I may be able to help. Follow me, if you will. It's not too far.
Wait, how do you know about the book? And that it's missing pages?
Word gets around amongst the ghosts. You were spotted with Mr. Sallow in the restricted section. Don't worry, you'll see. Me. This may be a leap, but I believe I know who ended up with those pages. I'd be happy to take you to him, if you'd be so kind as to perform a small favor for me along the way.
A small favor in exchange for getting those pages.
Yes, it's nothing really. I'd be grateful if you could simply go into the kitchen and procure a little rotten roast beef.
I beg your pardon. Roast beef. Rotten roast beef.
That is correct. Roast beef.
Expelliarmus!
If one floats through it just right, one can almost taste it.
Ugh. I suppose I can do that. But why me?
It's simple, my young friend. My ghostly form cannot carry it.
Lumos.
Now, if you'd be so kind as to collect the roast beef, I shall explain everything else in due course. Ah, here we are. Tickle the pear and head on in.
Did you say tickle the pear?
Yes, in the
Revelio.
I'll wait right here. Do try not to get in the way of the house elves. I'm already imagining sweet aroma of rotten roast beef.
Lumos. Revelio.
A student
Never will
in the
understand
kitchen.
students.
What could they want?
Delicious food and found themselves a bit peckish likely.
Certainly
You know how
makes
hungry
Rookie's
Grandma
job
is.
easier.
Hello. Can you point me in the direction of the rubbish?
Towards the other end of the kitchen. If it's not taken out yet, just follow your nose. You'll find it soon enough.
Here's a welcome treat. Delicious. It smells glorious in here. Here's a welcome treat. Delicious. Lumos. Ugh, there's a disgusting smell. I must be getting close.
Oh, a student? What a treat! What can Finky get for you?
Sounds lovely, but
Ah, Finky's a...
is it all right for students to wander into the kitchens?
Well, since you asked, students aren't supposed to be in the kitchens, but Finky doesn't mind. There's nothing that we so...
Are there any restrictions as to what you can make here?
Finky supposes not. Hogwarts,
It was nice to meet you.
happy to help.
I've gained a new appreciation for breakfast. Here's a welcome treat. Delicious.
Ah, you're back. No trouble, I take it?
Not at all. Fienke sends her regards, along with the rotten roast beef.
Ah, glad to hear it. Kind elf for Finky. Now, let's get that...
This is all rather cryptic.
Terribly sorry. Sir Patrick organises the...
Headless activity.
Yes. My plan is to... shall we?
Is the headless hunt dangerous?
Oh, the headless hunt wouldn't hurt a fly, let alone a student. Just a group of fun-loving headless ghosts.
What am I supposed to do when we meet the hunt?
Allow me to do the talking. They can be a rather supercilious lot. I'm certain.
What am I
Allow me to do... I'm certain.
I thought the rotten roast beef was for you.
It is, in a way. You see, I've been offering the beef to Sir Patrick.
Very well. I'd like to meet Sir Patrick myself and see this headless hunt.
Ah, wonderful. Do stay behind me. It's Sir Patrick we want.
Oi, Nesta, look who's here. What have we told you, nearly headless Nick?
Hello, Sir Ramsay. Do let us pass. We've brought a little something for Sir Patrick.
Probably come to try to beg his way in again.
Do they always talk to you like that?
Ah, all in good fun. Once Sir Patrick lets me join the headless hunt, I'll be right there with them. This offering is sure to win him over.
Don't forget why I'm here, sir.
Rest assured, you'll have your information from a young jackdaw in no time. Wherever he may be.
What I'd give for a flagon of mead or a nice leg of lamb right about now. Then this party would be complete.
How about the next best thing, Sir Patrick?
Ah, Sir Nicholas. And a student. Who let you in?
We brought you a gift.
This is all very suspicious. What do you really want? As if I need to ask.
It's Richard Jackdaw. Where can we find him? May we speak to him?
Jackdaw, eh? Why, here he is now. What a shame. Without his head. I bet you've always wondered what that's like, eh, Nick?
Sir, you jest.
It's bound to be around here somewhere. Probably being used in a game. If you find it, I give you my permission to speak with him, my young mortal. It's the least I can do for you for bringing this putrescent gift home.
Sir, there's another matter I wish to discuss with you, if I may.
Tut, tut, Sir Nicholas. How many times do I have to tell you? Our entry requirements are quite clear.
But, sir,
we aren't the headless except for a little bit of tendon hunt, after all. Now, please, follow me, and I shall help you find your way out.
Farewell, my young friend. Perhaps your luck with these chaps will be better than mine.